So, in that room, there is a wardrobe there that you're talking about. And to the left of that wardrobe, there's a mirror on the wall. Like a floor-to-wall mirror. Or floor-to-ceiling.
Can I... This looks like a ritzy place. Can I, like, look behind it?
The first two floors that you guys came up, I know you weren't here last session, when the first two floors you came up was completely spotless of any kind of dust, looked like it was lived in. But this third floor is completely dusty, if that helps.
What's the mural of?
Say that again?
You said it's like a mural or a tapestry?
A mirror.
A mirror? Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, if we're here, we can try and search the room, investigate, and see what's going. See if there's anything.
Now is Bjorn here, just to make sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm here.
When you approach that door to the east, you can faintly hear the crying of a baby.
To the east.
Yes. You're true east, what the map is. So that way.
Okay. Isn't it the west?
Or yeah, I'm sorry. I'm totally sorry. West, yeah.
Okay. Then I look into the room, but assume I don't see children.
The door creaks open and you see a bare room, but over to the east, it's been revealed, yeah. You see a crib, like a baby's crib,
west.
And when you open the door, the sound of crying gets louder.
Okay, I go to the crib and look inside.
Everybody else in that room there can actually hear. Welcome back, Grymm. So you go over there. Richter, was there anything you wanted to do with the bookcase or the wardrobe?
Yeah, I'm gonna open it and see what's inside of it.
You open it and it's completely empty, except for cobwebs.
Can I, like, bang on the back wall or something?
Sure,
that,
you bang
is it
on
like because I'm noticing that there's this just empty space between the stairs and the.
Okay.
I mean, you walk in and there's like this.
Meta.
Like, why is there a big hole?
It sounds hollow. Well, I mean, you kind of feel the back of the wardrobe hit the wall. That's the only thing that you could really notice.
Okay.
Maybe a thick wall.
I mean, as you look behind the wardrobe, you notice there's about a half an inch gap of nothing between the wardrobe and the wall.
Oh, right. And there's no clothes, or is there stuff inside the wardrobe? Anything interesting to search?
No, just cobweb.
Huh.
So, is there anything inside the crib?
You get closer and look into the crib?
Yep.
Okay, as you get closer, you notice like a baby that's swaddled in a blanket. You don't see a face. It's completely, it's covered. The cloth is covering the face.
Oh.
And it stops. It stops screaming. You don't see any movement coming from it, but it does look like it's in the shape of a baby.
Yeah. Seems like a little bit harsh, but I grab my great axe and pull aside.
Pull aside?
Yeah, yes, what it is.
The blankets, you mean?
Yeah,
like pull the blanket apart?
Yes, the blanket apart.
As you do that, the blanket goes completely limp and flat onto the bedding of the crib. And you notice that something is trying to move through you.
Okay.
Something appears here and then moves through you.
Oh.
And you feel an effect on your body, and it hurts. Go ahead and roll
Okay.
initiative, everybody.
Oh, the first one should count.
All right, Grymm. You see? Do you do anything when this moves through you, Bjorn?
Please repeat.
Do you say anything, or do you give out any kind of warning that this thing's here?
Yes,
Okay.
I do. And unfortunately, I accidentally rolled my initiative twice.
I'll keep your 21, which is where you at?
Thanks.
Which one is the first one? The initiative? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, Bjorn. As this thing moves through you, it's your turn to react.
No, it's Grimm's turn. I have no
Oh, sorry.
initiative. 211. So,
You hear Bjorn screaming to Grymm. As you turn around, you see this. It looks like a withered old woman, but spectral. You can see through her and see Bjorn.
Well, spectral's up. I don't like long sword swing.
Okay. Nice. Your sword looks like it doesn't do much as it goes through it, but it does do something as it dissipates one of the legs of the spectra.
And that be why I don't like anything that's see-through.
Bjorn comes
Whoa.
up with a great axe attack, and barely glances his axe off her shoulder.
okay.
All right. A little surprised by the creature. I'll slash out with my rapier, try and hit it.
Okay.
I forgot to.
That would have hit. All right. It seems to be fading as everybody's hitting it. Did you want to move or anything else, Mathis?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a step back.
Okay, you can do that.
There you
Richter,
does
go
this-
ahead. Go ahead and choose one of those 3 squares.
Oh, yeah. Is this thing look like anything, or does it look like a formless mass? Does
It's
it
a-
look like a uniform? Does it have a uniform?
It looks like an elderly woman. You can see through it and see Bjorn on the other side of it.
Hello.
Just ragged clothing on.
I kind of want to talk to it, but I guess we could just kill it since we've already aggroed it.
It's kind of floating in the air too,
So I'll So yay, we found the monster naturally. The only thing in here. Then we can save these children from this monster. Hooray! Congratulations. We're done. Let's leave.
As fire comes spewing from your hands, you hit. But your fire doesn't seem to do too much damage to it, as you thought it would normally would.
Just notice you're in melee and make a ranged attack. You should be not in melee engaged when you use your ranged attack.
Oh,
I don't
right.
think they-
No.
Or,
Yeah.
or you have feats to undergo the disadvantage.
I don't think they have that
Unengaged
in
enemy.
5e, do they?
And
They
have,
do. I should have been.
they do.
Well, see, the problem is he don't really have any
No, I
abilities.
could've
He has
used
to
different-
move to actually attack you, so it
I
wouldn't work.
have a shocking grasp that would let me. I would have used that instead. I wasn't paying attention to my positioning. Would eliminate the reaction and let me take a step back, but it would just change it to electrical, and I'm sure it would have the same resistance. It would have a D8 instead of a D10 though.
What's that? Your firebolt?
I would have used shocking grasp if I had thought that I was next to it. I just wasn't paying attention
Well,
at the
you
time.
chose your square.
I did.
So
And-
what am I doing?
Nothing. Leave it as is, and I will say, it's too close.
Okay.
And if it wants to take an attack of opportunity, it can.
He don't. That's the problem. He don't have anything to do that with. He don't have claw or anything. So
Doesn't
I
have any
mean,
attacks?
he has imperial movement and corporal movement.
Let me roll one more d20 to see if it would have missed. This will be with a +5, and because it's with disadvantage, that
Because
would be fun.
you moving away from it doesn't trigger a movement. He has to move through you to do damage.
Right.
He has life drain, but that's a spell.
Okay.
It's a
Sounds
spectre,
good.
or?
Well, hang on. A melee spell attack. Does that count as a melee attack?
No. Like, I need a special feat in order to use my melee spell attack, Shocking Grasp.
Okay.
But the incorporeal movement is 1 dice 10 force damage to him or to her, not to the person you're going through. It should.
It says the spectre
Have-
can move through other creatures and objects as if it were difficult terrain.
If it
takes-
ends its turn inside the object, yes, then it
Okay.
takes 1 dice 10. But it should have
So he would have been on
melee
top
attack.
of you then.
yeah, maybe that, and the damage is to her, not to me. Because it's the same like teleporting into an occupied space. You take force damage, and then go the next free empty space. That's
So
the same
it-
with
yeah,
incorporeal
okay.
movement. But she should have an attack possibility.
User joined your channel.
Maybe it's just because it's a special NPC, nursemaid, and
Ah,
not
okay.
a spectra. But
Okay.
it only has
Maybe.
incorporeal movement, sunlight sensitivity, and
Okay,
drain
it
life.
works fine. Just then make your damage. But normally it's intended to use on her.
Yeah, I'll do it to me, and you can get your hit points back.
Or you weren't supposed to shoot it and you were supposed to talk to it because it's such a friendly looking ghost. You could have found more information.
Or
You
it's
monster.
hostile in the combat tracker. Can't
Because
be.
somebody swung on it.
All right, so Bjorn, you get your 8 points back, and when the rogue or when Richter hit it, it dispersed into the air, and it's down.
Okay. She
It was
just
close to
wants
death
to
anyway.
talk.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do now?
What was that?
Do we still hear the baby crying?
No. By the way, what's up, 8-bit?
Hey, how's it going?
Not bad. When you get in, go ahead and level up to 2.
Okay.
Okay. So what do you guys?
I'd like to move into the room where the baby, the crying came from, and look around, see if we can figure out what that was all about,
Okay. Go ahead.
and search the crib and just search the area.
You don't find anything but a crib. There's nothing under the crib. It's just a bare room. There's cobwebs in a crib.
I'm gonna spend the next minute while everybody's searching to do detect magic as a ritual, and I'll walk around and see if I can see anything glowy.
Okay.
Okay, I try to open the door next to me.
Okay.
On the west side.
You notice it's a broom closet. There's shelving on both sides of the walls, and clothing, cloths like towels, and there's bags. There's a broom in the corner, and there's a large bucket to the left as you enter the room.
Okay. Nothing of interest here.
So you move in.
Yep.
When you get there, it seems like the broom starts to move.
Okay.
A flying broom! Yes, we got free transport!
And okay.
Does it glow in my magic sight?
Oh!
You're gonna have to share the square with you as the bucket also comes to life under your feet. And I'll put them there. But the broom attacks you first, as it gets a surprise.
Okay. Yep.
Oh, it hits you right in a weak point in your leg.
Smack!
It makes you almost trip, but you catch your grip. And then it comes back with another one.
Yep, and hits.
Okay, hang on.
That hurts.
Okay, go ahead and roll initiative, guys.
Ah,
Best initiative ever.
okay. Change my ini to 8. Roll twice again.
Bjorn is going to a 8.
Yep.
And Grymm has advantage, so let's see. Mathis, you can hear some commotion going on to the room to the north of you as you're investigating that room.
Okay, I'm gonna move that way. And I guess I see a broom attacking Baern.
You see a broom attacking Bjorn and slapping him pretty good with both ends, the straw side where you sweep with, and the other side, and then under him it looks like a bucket is kind of moving towards his feet to kind of get his foot stuck inside the bucket. Magically moving.
Is there any way to assist with an attack, or is it too narrow in there?
You could hit in there. Yeah. You won't be able to get to the broom, but if you're wanting to use range, yeah, it will have cover.
Well, if I can
But
try and knock the bucket over.
So the bucket is number 9, just so you know. Yeah, you can get that easily in melee range, with I guess no cover.
Okay, roger.
All right. Your arrow gets stuck in it, and splinters of wood pop out from where it's stuck in.
Roger that. And I'm gonna take one more step.
Alright, so the broom's gonna come, let's see. It'll come at you again. And its second time, it'll try to sweep at you, but could fall completely prone. I rolled a 1. The bucket's gonna try to like scoop you up in your foot, so go ahead and give me a acrobatics dexterity check, Bjorn.
Okay. Acrobatics or athletics, or?
Well, it's trying to get your foot, so I think that would be more acrobatics. You could use. I guess you could use athletics. Go ahead. All right, your foot gets stuck in the bucket, and you notice that it's harder to move. So you have difficult terrain.
Okay.
Not that you need to move
I
anywhere.
don't care.
All right, Grymm. You can hear some commotion. The rogue ran out the room.
Alright. So the room direct to the west of me. There is something there.
No, it's actually under Bjorn. I just have it there.
Okay.
Easy target.
That's what I thought, but I wanted to double check. Sorry, dude. Can't help you. Actually, if that one's under him...
How would I rule that? Because it is... You notice that there's a bucket stuck on his boot.
Maybe -2 or -5 because of cover.
Yeah, I would say
Well,
cover of sort.
I would say you would get a normal attack, but maybe a chance of actually hitting Bjorn.
All that normally
That's
it's
fine.
adjusted by the -2 or -5 buts. Okay.
Okay. Just take a -5 to attack melee if you like.
Hit the wrong one. I hit it
Strike
anyway.
If you have... Oh. The -5 was already in your attack?
Yep.
I guess not, or? Then you have a +9 to hit?
No, I guess it isn't.
Ah, it has
Would a
applied it on
13
your
have
damage
hit?
roll. It has applied it on your damage
Alright,
roll
yeah.
you made first. Then it's a 14
Would a king have hit?
-1, a 13 then.
What?
He used
What?
That 14.
Hence why I'm asking if a king would hit.
A 10?
A
13.
13.
13? No. But you didn't do any damage anyway, so.
Well, the damage was taken off.
Okay. So it's a nice point to get enraged here.
Rage against a broom?
The-
What kind of barbarian are you? Amateur hour is what this is. We're hunting monsters and you guys can't even handle a broom and a bucket.
I can already rage on you. If you don't stop talking.
Uh-huh. Hey, monsters, everywhere I go.
Okay, let's see. I take the rage effect and attack.
Roland, did you roll initiative?
Roland?
Oh no, I didn't know you were gonna.
You've been kind of like following them last session. I could fill you in later.
Yeah, no, no worries. I can. I think you might need to.
Think we need a what?
I can't see the map or anything, so. I don't
Oh,
know if
okay.
there's-
My bad.
Might have to share it with me. Oh, cool. Thanks.
Okay, roll initiative. Maybe you're.
Yep.
Okay, then act first, and then go back to me.
Okay, Roland, up to you.
We got some animated brooms.
You see a comical scene going on in this broom closet over here as a bucket is tripping up this lumbering barbarian type.
So it's that there's the door there behind him, and the other broom is in that other room.
So that room that he's in and the broom's in is as big as the room is. It's 10 foot by 5.
Oh, okay.
And the doors between Baern and Grymm.
All right. Well, as the space is kind of tight, and that like his foot got trapped in the bucket, and he's kind of stumbling around. Is that what
Yep.
was going on?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna kind of lean my shoulder against the wall here and just kind of watch for now and chuckle to myself.
And laugh.
Take out
Yeah.
some dice or some coin and start flipping it,
Yeah, I'm just gonna
grinning.
Yeah.
All right, Bjorn.
Then try to attack Broom underneath me.
Okay, the
Can
bucket.
I hit
okay.
it without any disadvantages?
I'll say you know your body pretty well, but it's still pretty difficult, so a -2.
Okay. So
Aren't you raging too?
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it rolled your advantage. Or wait, I'm sorry, never mind.
Yeah, that's separate. You can do that anytime, but
They get advantage on hit, right? Or is that when you get reckless or not?
That's
yeah,
reckless,
reckless.
no.
Yeah, okay, my bad.
Reckless.
you don't need
Maybe
to be raging
I
to do
get
reckless.
in some cases it's like prone for me, the bug underneath me, but no.
Yeah,
In this
well,
case.
it is. So what?
Oh, okay.
What's prone?
Then-
Advantage, right?
Opponent's advantage.
Yeah, go ahead and roll again.
Yeah, okay, then I roll second and see if I hit it then.
I'll go ahead and put that effect on him.
But I missed again. Thanks.
Oh, it looks like they're already. Wait. No, they're immune to prone. Okay, well,
Okay. Never mind.
you just have to remember it. I guess because the broom's floating, but the
Right.
bucket would be prone, so yeah.
Have you tried talking to the broom? Perhaps it just wants to get rid of the cobwebs. I mean, downstairs was so clean, and here you are interrupting his job.
Next time
Smacking
you can negotiate.
You
He's
should
onto something.
always try talking first. It's much better than the embarrassment of going back to your clan, saying you got beat up by a broom. I mean, well, let me try to help you. out of this predicament that you found yourself in, eh?
Alright, takes a little bit of fire damage and is charred on the outside of one of the sides of the bucket. Alright, Mathis.
Okay, I look at Roland and kind of smirk, and then I yell, "Grymm, grab the bucket! Grab it!"
Okay.
And I really can't help, so I'm just gonna end here.
I'll say you could probably reach in there and grab it with a -5 to your athletics check to try to grab it and pull it off.
Oh, I can do that from here?
If that's what you want to do, yes.
No, I'm gonna let Grymm try that.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying you get a -5 because you're kind of around the corner there, but you could still probably reach into that square, you know. But alright, Roland's leaning up against the wall.
Back to me. Okay. Gonna kind of stand up from the wall and stretch a little bit, kind of waiting for this fiasco with the broom to end. I'm just gonna kind of walk over here and look at anything that might be on the wall. Just kind of examine it. Just see.
Okay, sure. You do see something. Every time I hear that, I think it's one of you players, but it's the soundtrack.
Yeah, it's the
Let's see, what was on the wall? Hang on. Richter's on top of my pen. Now, are you looking pretty heavily? What is your passive perception?
Let's see. 11.
11, okay. Now, did you want to roll to look harder?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do
Okay.
like an investigate, I guess.
Give me a perception check. Okay. So the wall, they have some oil lamps mounted on most of the wall sides. You do see it's like a wood paneling, and in the wood paneling there are it's carved a scenery is carved of woodland scenery with trees, falling leaves, tiny critters, and whatnot. As you look a little bit closer, you notice that in the trees and in the scenery of it have hanging corpses and worms bursting out from the ground as you look closer at the finer details.
Huh.
Tasty.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope. That will.
Alright, the broom's gonna kind of lift itself back up and try to get back at you, Bjarn. He's gonna miss with this first attack, and then he kind of swings back around and tries to hit you again. But this time he's gonna succeed and whack you pretty good on the forearm. But you kind of shrug it off as just a little bruise. The one under you, he's gonna... how can I do that? He's gonna try... he's gonna try to hop away towards Grymm. So, you could give me an athletics or acrobatics check to see if he can actually move with your foot stuck in him.
So, I guess somebody can aid, especially Grymm, who cannot reach the enemies immediately. that would give him an advantage on his next check or attack. That's a possibility, maybe.
So you're trying to get Grymm to help you with the bucket?
No, not me. I mean Richter, Roland, and Mathis, because they stay behind, and when
so
they don't know what to do, they can aid Grymm to give him advantage on his next attack roll.
Okay.
Perhaps. That's an opportunity.
So what were you going to use, athletics or acrobatics, to try to stop this bucket from moving your foot?
I use athletics then.
Okay.
And
you're not able. He's not able to force you to move, so he stays put. All right, Grymm.
I just wondered why I have advantage, but in rage I have advantage of all advantage effects.
And if the bucket wants to take an opportunity attack against me, he can.
Okay.
It leaps out with Bjorn's foot and kicks you in the face.
As it was trying to move, it actually
Ooh.
stumped your toe, hurting it pretty well. All right.
Okay, I try my best to hit Broom of animated attack number 9. So let's see. That's a hit.
Nice. As it shatters into splinters of wood, it flies into the back of the room. Alright.
Okay, then I move one step into the room, so the room is now between me and
You're in
Grymm.
such a rage you carry this bucket on your foot with you.
Ah! Okay, then I'm done.
All hail the mighty Broom Slayer, pride of his clan. There. Why don't you kick the bucket? Literally.
Pew pew.
And it shatters. The little wood splinters light on fire as it explodes.
Explodes underneath me. Oh, that hurts.
Alright, so that battle has been won. What do you guys want to do next?
Short rest. No.
It's about 2:20 in the morning, about now.
Yeah, so
Right.
just because you
Time
guys
to
weren't
see.
here, we've been up for what 21 hours or so at this point.
Yeah,
Oh,
wow.
wow.
Ever
Yeah.
since Roland, when you guys camped, you
Hey.
guys have been up since then. When you
Oh,
guys
wow.
when you guys camped, you woke up in this different area. You traveled along a path. You saw many strange things that really didn't give you too much information. There's a big stone wall. You fought a druid, and you found this city. And when you got to this city, you noticed it was about nighttime when it happened. So you kind of looked around the streets. There was nobody except down this one street where you found this kid, 2 kids, a little boy and a girl, and they said there was a monster in the house. So you guys are looking for that monster now.
We
All right.
should bring
So,
the
you
children
guess what?
inside so
Death
that we can
house,
keep them.
haunted house. I go to sleep now.
We
Okay.
should bring the children inside so that we can take a nap and not leave them outside in the cold.
You guys
We
went.
can't get outside to them, and they can't get inside
Yeah.
to us.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Yeah.
once we came inside, the
Portcullis.
gate at the front of the gate locked, and we can't get it open. We tried.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I
so we're
close
stuck in
all
here.
doors to this room, and then I go to sleep.
So everybody's going to sleep, or just you two? And pick where you
Just
would
for
like to
1
sleep.
hour.
Oh, resting. Okay.
Are we all splitting up here?
It's up to you guys.
We should probably be in one room, you know?
Yeah, might be better if we stayed in the same room.
This one has couches and stuff, that other one down the south.
Yeah,
That
I'll
doesn't
go
look
ahead.
so
and,
comfortable.
I'll go ahead and I'll stay awake, but I'll just
Okay.
sit in this chair.
That's Mathis.
Make
I
some
would
room
suggest
for me.
we.
Or Roland, I'm
I
sorry.
go in the bed.
Yeah, Roland. Sorry.
Uh-oh. 2 half-orcs in the bed.
hey.
It's the mighty Grymm Slayer. Come to help Grymm slay his wood.
It's a big bed. It's king size.
Okay, so you guys rest for an hour and nothing really happens on your watch except for a couple of old house screeching and not screeching but creaking.
Okay. Then I use my first die.
Okay.
That should be enough.
Yeah, that was
Save
a lot.
the other die.
It's about 3:30 in the morning now.
And how do we recover? I'm sorry, just mechanically, what do I click?
To gain to use a hit die?
Right, yeah.
Go to your character sheet, and it's at the very bottom next to HD. You would just double click that dice that's next to HD.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay, so rest period is over. What would you guys like to do or discuss?
I think it's nap time for you guys.
I think I'm gonna go back out onto the terrace here.
Okay,
I'm gonna go ahead and use Divine Sense.
okay.
So
You're
that's,
looking for, what was it, undead and...
Yeah, until the end of my next turn, I know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
60 feet.
So anything that is in that room with you, you know exactly. But if it's through the floor or through a wall,
Okay.
you can't see it.
Yeah, I guess.
So it's not like, locate, well, no, that
That's a
don't work
good
that way
that's a
either.
good point. I didn't think about.
Well, you can
Open
walk
all
up
the
and down the
doors.
stairs. How long? I mean, how long does the spell last?
It's till the end of a turn, so
Oh.
yeah, like I could.
10 seconds.
Yeah, it's like 6 seconds.
But you can use it infinite times.
Run.
No, I can't use infinite time. Plus my charisma, I can use it 3 times per long rest.
Ah, okay.
You
I'll,
don't... If,
yeah, I'll go
I'll
ahead
let you
and
take it back. Do you want to still do that?
yeah, I'll go ahead and use it for now, and then.
You don't sense any evil or any of those in this room.
It's a little late for that. We have made our rest. Next time, first try to detect any evil here.
Okay, so...
I'd like to just use my investigative skills and perception to kind of look through the top floor and see if there's anything we've missed so far.
you haven't been to the top floor yet.
Oh, I mean the third floor. Sorry, the floor we're on right now.
Especially the spaces that are gray.
What did you want to do now?
Bad.
I'm just saying, like I'm gonna examine the floor we're on just to see like if we've missed anything because we think we've searched everything, but we obviously were missing something. So
Is
Go
this a table, a desk, like a work desk, roll top desk, south of me?
It is a desk.
I'm gonna search through there and see if there's any letters or.
Oh wait, hang on.
there was a coffer with some jewelry in it when we looked the first, last time.
I would imagine that'd be like a bedside table or the wardrobe over there.
So it's a master bedroom. There are furnishings including a 4-post bed, embroidered curtains, tattered gossamer veils, a wardrobe, a vanity with a wooden frame, a mirror, and a jewelry box, which you're looking at there. Richter. There's a tiger skin rug. There's a portrait in there of a middle-aged man and woman hanging above the fireplace. And then the parlor to the southwest corner contained a table and 2 chairs, which is actually southeast. And that's it. So you want to examine the table?
No, I'm gonna come into the bathroom and examine the bathroom. This looks like a tub and stuff.
Yeah, it just looks like a bathroom. There's a tub and a wash sink kind of thing.
I'm gonna use my elven senses and look for hidden spaces because there's that tiny little. Again,
Okay, I understand.
There's these secluded spaces that I walked past, but the space expands on the other side.
What are you doing again?
I'm going to try to use. I'm going to do a perception just to investigate this room. Or investigation.
Roland, you wanted to explore that room, right? You can roll a perception.
Yeah. Normally you use perception when you search for obvious things, and investigation when you use your hands, especially.
Have before the broom encounter, did we check out this bedroom to the south? And
you could go in there and look a little bit if you like. Some people have checked it out. Richter, with your investigation check, you notice that it's a solid wall. You can't see any kind of things that are poking out of it, any hidden meaning to it, any levers or anything you can't find. Alright, Roland, what did you want to do in that room?
I kind of wanted to check out whatever this room was.
That was the nursery right there where the baby crib was, and y'all fought the Spectra. You might have been AFK for that.
Yeah,
in that room, there is on the north wall there is a cabinet and a mirror that goes on the whole entire wall. And then there's a bed to the south with some nightstands. The room to the very south is a balcony. It has a stained glass window, stained glass door exiting to it.
Is this balcony? Are either of these sides facing the front of the house, like the entrance?
Well, you can't go out that door. The door is completely locked.
This door is locked.
You can't gain
right
access to it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'll just come back in the room with him. I'll check that stuff out.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna go into that room and try and look around and see if there's anything we missed, or if we need to get on that balcony, I can try and open those doors.
Okay.
So first, I'll just come in here, and would it be investigate or perception, or to like I said, just to kind of search around the room, looking for any clues?
Well, like Baern said, did you want to like physically look with your hands or just your eyes?
More like with my hands.
Okay, investigation check. And what exactly are you searching?
For any secret doors or anything, for
like,
any clues that would
along the mirror?
Yeah, like just all around the room. Just like I said, we're obviously missing a door somewhere because we've been searching for.
As you fiddle around with the mirror and that wall in particular to the north there, you kind of like rub your hand on the very top of the mirror. Don't really feel anything. You kind of looking, like trying to behind it. It's attached to the wall, but as you kind of like lean up against it with your investigation check, it kind of like, you know how you have those push where you push them in and they click and open? That's kind of the effect you got, and you found a hidden door.
Oh, excellent.
Or wall.
Ta-da!
And so it's just me and Richter right now.
Mm-hmm. Richter, you weren't able to find anything with your investigation. Let's see.
I think, Mathis, that you should keep this a secret. I'm sure there's treasure down there. Go forth and find it for us.
So I will poke my head in and see. Those are stairs going up?
Yes.
I guess? Oh, great. I'll let Richter know that.
It's even more dustier than the rest of the house.
So hey, I think I found the way upstairs.
Yes, I'll bet there's great treasure. Go and claim it for yourself and let us know what's up there.
I think I'll get the other guys first.
Oh, you don't need that useless barbarian. He couldn't even fight off a broom.
So,
Come on,
let's see. I make a perception check here.
Okay.
It's like horror movie 101. Don't split the.
Good for you.
But you're right. You're right. There should always be meat shields. There could be a trap. I'll go call the guys over.
Okay.
Guys, come on over here.
I would
I like
to
this
look at
guy.
that door as well. While we're here, the balcony door.
You did what to it? I'm sorry.
I want to just go over there and look at it. You said it was locked. Is it?
It is locked. Yes, as you reach up and touch it, it is completely locked.
Just because we found that key in the library, I wasn't sure if that key would work in the lock.
Now, did you touch the door? I know I told. Yeah.
I
know I said you did, but did you actually touch the door?
No.
I'm sorry.
If a DM asks for such things, say no.
Okay, so you didn't touch the
Absolutely
door.
not.
What were you looking for? I'm sorry.
No, I was looking to. I was just looking to see. I guess how would we know it was locked? Huh?
Would Roland? Did you tell him it was locked? I think you tried to open it, right?
Yeah, I will. Yeah, if
Roland, when you tried to open it, you noticed that. You know how like when you try to open a door and it has a little give or something. This really didn't have any give. It felt like it was like solid, like attached to the wall. It wouldn't budge.
Yeah, totally wedged in place.
Yep.
So, Grymm, wake up. Grymm? I think he's dead.
What?
He's dead.
Ah.
He's still thinking
Okay.
about the other half-orc in the bed.
I was sleeping. What do you want?
The other guys found something. Come. Let's go.
Should we take a long rest because we're so tired and ready for our before we go further?
Yeah. And Baern, you seem exhausted. Do you need to rest more?
Okay. I like the bed. It's warm.
And
Oh,
Grimm's
he just
there.
wants to cuddle on Grymm some more. I see. Yes, let him slay your wood for you, Grymm.
So, and what time is it? What time of the night is it?
It's about
2:30.
I say it's about 3:40 right now because you took the long rest, so that was about 2:30 to 3:30. Now about 10 minutes exploring this room. So 3:40.
Well, if we need to rest, I mean, we can bar the door of the master bedroom and kind of take watches and get some rest here if we need that. And Grymm, I know you weren't too keen on that, but I don't know what else to do at this point.
What are you talking about? I'm ready to sleep. I've been asleep. I was asleep and somebody woke me up.
Well, all right then. Then I guess we'll all move into the master bedroom and set
You
up.
guys are gonna interrupt their cuddle time? How rude! I mean, Bjorn needs some tender love and care after that embarrassment.
So you guys gonna keep your normal watch?
Right.
You guys want to keep your normal watch?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and stay awake. Kind of letting. Definitely not comfortable with sleeping in what amounts to a haunted house. So.
Let's do it in the watch order we are already made.
You guys been up since about 8 a.m. in the morning. It's now 3:40. If you actually stay up and not rest, I'm gonna give you 1 level in exhaustion.
And doesn't the barbarian rage cause like exhaustion all by itself too?
No, that's frenzy. That's something
No.
else.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to stay up, you
So-
can.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and stay up and take the exhaustion.
Okay.
I'll rest.
I'll rest too.
Okay. So everybody's resting, I assume.
Is
for
there a way to
Roland.
lock the door? Bar it, stick a chair
Sure.
up underneath.
You can close the door. How do you want to bar it, and what do you want to use?
Well, I have some hammer and some whatchamacallit. We can like hammer it into the floor.
Hammer and pittance.
Yeah,
Pittance,
pittance,
yeah.
Sorry, thank you. You can hammer one into the floor at the base of the door to kind of lock it
Sure.
in place. Do that.
All right. So you do that, and you think you got it secure. Just give
But
me a.
perhaps specters can go through the doors.
Do you have any kind of skill in smith work or carpentry or anything?
No.
Okay, just give me a basic d20 roll, and I'll see how well you did that job. Okay.
It's great. Don't worry, guys. I got this.
School teachers can hold a door
I-
open with a wedge
yeah.
better than you can nail it closed.
All right, so you guys rest. 2 hours goes by. 4 hours. 6 hours. 7 hours, or 8 hours, or 6 hours. And 8. You guys rest for the night. When you wake up,
I feel healthy.
it's about noon, in between noon and 1.
Okay. Is the sun rising?
You
Or
look up.
is it dark out there?
You look out the window. It's kind of dark, but as you look further out the window, you can tell it's a very forecasted day.
Okay.
It looked like it could start raining at any minute, so it's
So
Kinda
we
dark.
are just jailed in here, not in another place of existence or something like that, I guess.
from that angle, you see the wood and the forest out. You don't see any other houses from there.
Okay. But as far as I know, there should be. Oh, let's see. There are no windows on the western and the eastern wall. I go down.
Well, through that window,
And-
you can kind of see the road you guys came up on. So you think it's facing the way you guys came into town.
Ah, okay, here. Yes.
Okay, you go
Let's
there.
see. Yeah, and I look. There must be another house on the other side.
There's a wall there.
Okay. Something
But when you-
strange happens here.
Before you came into this house, you noticed that it was a row house of 3 different houses. The one in the middle is the one that you're in, and the 2 on the left and right side were both vacant and boarded up windows.
Mm.
So if you're
Yes.
pointing the same way your arrow's pointing on your character, that would be another house there, yes. But you can't see
Oh, okay.
nothing there because there's a wall.
Yeah. Okay.
After everybody
So-
wakes up, I'm gonna kind of get out here and be like, all right, if
Yeah.
everyone's done napping, I think probably be about
Can
getting to this monster we promised.
anybody of us search for traps or anything like that? Or stealthy? To go
You
first?
have a rogue.
Go. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I mean, I'm more of a private investigator, but
Yeah.
I could still sneak around if necessary. Um,
Okay.
So you want me to go? You're saying we're heading up the stairs?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm gonna suggest.
Give me about 20 seconds. I need to let my dog in the room. Give me about 20 seconds. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm AFK. Sure. For 2 minutes.
Okay, I'm back. So you guys are gathering into the nurse mage room.
I was gonna say I'm gonna pull out my short bow and prepare to creep up the stairs, see what I can find up at the landing.
Okay, you're moving slowly, fast, cautiously.
Very cautiously.
I'll stay like right behind him, almost kind of like hovering over his shoulder, just in case anything happens. I want to be
Okay.
definitely, like letting him kind of forge the path, the steps we take. But I'll.
Okay. Yeah,
fine.
I got you. As you turn the corner it leads up to the left there, of where you're at, and it continues up the stairs here.
Okay, I'll continue up. Stealthily.
Okay, I'll move you to where you would be. You guys are over there now. It continues up towards the north there, and there is a door with a large chain and padlock chained to the door, going to the wall, completely keeping it closed.
I whisper to Roland and say, "Hey, we need that key from Baern, I think."
Bjarn
but why would you use
previously.
a key when you've got a set of lockpicks?
Well, if we have the key, why not use it? I'm gonna continue up and see if I can hear anything through the door.
As
Okay.
he does that, turn around and back down and
Go
try
talk to
to-
Bjorn.
talk to Bjorn about getting the. I think he said he was.
You can give me a perception roll for your listening at the door, Mathis. You hear nothing on the other side of the door, and you believe yourself.
Right.
Bjorn, the paladin walks up to you and says, "We need the key. We think we found where it may have went." And tells you about the locked door up the stairs through the secret passage.
Probably not back yet. He said he was going to be like
Ah, okay.
right after
Anybody
you
else? Anybody else want to do anything while he's AFK?
Just follow him up.
And break is in about 10 minutes, so. Alright, you guys creak on up the stairs as the stairs kind of feels like it might give way, but it actually holds you all the way up.
Alright.
I assume he would give you the key, so.
So I'll go ahead and I'll come back up to Mathis. I'll ask, "Want to open the door, or do you want me to?"
I will gladly allow you to open the door, sir.
All right, I'll just like slip past him in the hallway then, and
Okay.
go ahead and insert the key into.
Okay. You put the key in it, and you start to turn it, and it unlocks it. The lock pops off, and the chain goes swinging and wrapping against the door.
Shh.
Cautiously take a step into the room.
The door creaks open, and when you open the door, you notice that it's not as lavish as the bottom 3 floors. It's finished, but it's still, how do you say? It's almost like a finished attic, but then again, it's not. It's more or less like plywood as walls and stuff like that. Extremely dusty.
Kind of keep walking into the room. Everybody else some space to.
I'm gonna. Does it look like there's any footprints in the dust or anything like that to indicate there's been movement recently?
You can give me a perception check, and I'll let you know.
Yikes!
Besides Roland's prints, you don't see anything else.
Right. I just said, Roland, I'll get the rest of the team.
But it's pretty obvious that nothing has moved through here, just by the amount of dust that's on the floor. It's probably like an inch thick.
Okay, right.
Well, maybe not that thick, but like a quarter inch.
Sure. I'm gonna head back down the stairs to the floor below and just sort of wave everybody and say it's clear.
Okay. You guys enter the room and see the exact same thing I just described. There's a door. There's a couple doors down to the east there. There's a door to the north and south. There's also a small door to the very north of the staircase.
Mathis, go through the small door.
Yeah, what's that to the north of me right there?
It's like a service door. It's not really a door. I mean, it protects from the weather outside, you assume.
Okay.
Is it a dumbwaiter?
No.
All right. Well, we can check out these doors. I suggest so.
Okay.
I'll move down the hall and listen. Just listen to see if I can hear anything on either door and through either door.
All right. Roll for each door and tell me which door you're rolling for.
Okay, for the north.
You hear nothing coming from the inside.
And the south.
There's no kind of movement or anything going on in the south. Every so often you will hear the house creak.
Okay. I look to Roland and kind of point north. And should we open this door?
Go ahead and just nod.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna I'll open the door, let it swing open, and then kind of step back so somebody else can step through.
Okay. So it's not locked. It completely opens, and it appears to be a spare bedroom.
I'll go ahead and kind of take a look around, see if there's anything of note.
It's filled with cobwebs. There's a slender bed, a nightstand, a rocking chair, a wardrobe, and an iron stove. Small iron stove.
Go ahead and open up the wardrobe and see.
It's completely empty. It's filled with dust.
Right, I'll kind of peek my head back out the door and Mathis and be like, "All's clear. Nothing in here."
I wave Baern over and I kind of point south to see if he wants to go through the south door. Or Grymm, whoever, if I get anybody's attention.
Yeah. Okay, south door.
So we'll do the same. I'll open the door and you can. I'm sorry, I meant the south door at the end of the hall where we're standing. I figured I could
Okay.
open the door and you can, that way you can step in and take a look.
Okay.
So I open the door.
Okay. The door's not locked. It opens into a what appears to be a storage room. And inside that storage room, there appears to be mannequins, furniture draped with cloth, so the dust doesn't attack it.
Oh, this isn't creepy at all.
In the middle of the room, about at this point right here, you see a chest, a large wooden trunk pushed up against the wall.
Okay. I make my way to the chest. On the way, I throw back the blankets on the statues, or what it is.
So this room is completely dark. You don't see that chest yet. There's a little, well, never mind. There is light coming from that south window, which you can see that goes out to a balcony. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay.
Baern.
Okay, then I try to go to the chest, and on my way, I throw back the blankets on the statues, or what it is, on my way.
Okay. It appears to be just furniture. One appears to be a large. I don't forgot what they're called, but just various parts of furniture. There's nothing of interest other than that.
Other than the chest.
Other than the chest.
Yeah. Hey, Mathis.
I'll step in.
I have a job for you. See this chest?
So I'll look at the chest and see if there's anything of interest. I'll check out the chest before I actually touch it. Then.
Okay. You don't see any kind of. Go ahead and roll. Do you want to use your hands or do you want to use your eyes?
Just my eyes.
Okay, perception. You don't see anything that would lead you to believe it's trapped.
Okay.
If that's what you, I think that's what you were looking for.
Yeah.
You know, it's slightly opened. You know, where it opens up, it's slightly open, so you think it may be opened already.
I look at Baern and kind of nod for him to step back, and then once he does, I'll open it up.
Baern steps back a little bit, and as you open it, you see inside a skeleton. There's also a book inside with the skeleton. Looks appear to be not a book, but more or less a journal.
Did any of the rest of the group follow us in?
Yeah, I guess I would have.
Nope, not yet.
Not yet.
Okay. So a skeleton, can I tell what, is it a child, an adult?
It's an adult size, yeah. Human. Well, a human-sized, adult human-sized, yeah.
Okay.
I look into the chest.
Okay, you see a skeleton kind of just thrown in there, just to fit inside of this rather small. And there's a journal in there under the skeleton.
Any signs of scratches on the chest inside?
Nope.
Or how does the skeleton look? Any cracks in? Like from a hammer or something like that, lethal.
You can give me a medicine check if you like.
Okay. Let's see. Nope. It's clearly dead.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
It doesn't move or anything.
You have rolled worse than me.
If I was you, oh Broom Slayer, I wouldn't be so sure of that.
Okay. Got me.
I'll reach in and pick up the journal and flip through it.
As you reach in between the skeleton to reach and grab the journal, you pick up the journal, and as you're starting to remove your hand, nothing but dust falls up the journal, and nothing happens.
Oh. It like just disintegrated, like as I picked it up, or?
Just dust fell off the top of the book. The skeleton's still there.
The journal's still good. Flip through it. Feel free.
Oh, the
okay.
journal's
Oh, yeah.
still good too. Yeah, it just had dust on the top of it.
Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah. So I'll flip through it and see if there's anything of interest in it.
Okay. How much time do you spend with it?
Right now, just to see if there's anything written in it. If
I'd
it's
say it's a
blank,
good.
if
There's stuff written in it. It appears to be a diary. Just by glancing at it, you could tell that this person or whoever this journal belonged to was the nursemaid to the Durst family that lived here. And the Durst is the last name for the other guys that ain't here of the family that lived here.
Oh yeah, sorry. We found a lot of the crest is a windmill on a red field.
Yeah.
So that's what we've seen around the house, and we know that's the Durst family.
Yeah, it had like a label at the bottom.
Okay, so yeah, I don't want to take up too much time. Like I said, just we can look at it once we're somewhere a little bit more secure. But
This journal, let's take a look at the last entry.
I was just about to say that. I didn't want to, though. I was going to say, I'll give you a little bit of hint. You read the last... Richter kind of is looking over your shoulder and kind of asks for the book and reads the last entry. And it tells of the nursemaid. She had an affair with the I forget his name, the Mr. Durst. The father, the guy that ran this household. They had a child out of wedlock, and it turns out, it seems they talk about, hang on, let me find it. It seems to... Where are you at? Got my book out here. Oh man, I had it on the tip of my tongue and I still can't find it. It tells of... Man, where is it? Let's just say the Ancient One. It tells of the Mr. Durst going and asking the Ancient One if they should keep this baby. And that's where it ends off at.
okay.
Now the Ancient One may change once I find it, but yeah.
You guys peeked in the crib, right? Was there anything in there?
When I searched through the room, I didn't see anything.
Downstairs below us, there was the nurse where the nursemaid ghost was.
Right.
And the crying. Was there anything in the crib?
Oh, crib. I thought you said ripped.
No, like I searched in there, but didn't find anything. I'm not sure if anybody else did.
Is there anything underneath any of these other sheets? I'll roll my little investigation.
You can look.
I rolled it in the tower.
Nothing other than furniture.
All right. I'm gonna go to the next door because these guys are real slow with their sneaking, and I'm just gonna open it up and say hello.
It is locked.